Hi all, welcome back. So I need to run through my test in readiness for tomorrow. We're going to Bishop Burton, but not until my arena is defrosted. So here is our run through. We like to do this usually a day or two before the test, just to make sure that A, I know where I'm going, and B, just to find a little sharpen up of anything that we've learned in previous lessons leading up to the test. It's been a difficult one preparing for this because it's mid-January. He had his winter holiday just before Christmas, so we had a few weeks off, and then the plan was to bring him back into work in plenty of time, ready for area festivals and regionals. But given the weather, with the ice, the rain, the snow, you name it, he's actually been stable bound for a few weeks. So I've not got him out half as much as I'd like to. So a little bit stiff, a little bit rusty on both parts. So yeah, not the best preparation, but that's winter for you, and horses of course. So I'm glad now to get him back out. He has been out in the field over the last couple of days, and I have been able to get him out in the school and out and about a little bit. As you can see, he's pretty dirty, which is not like us, but it's just been nice for him to be a horse, having had so much time in. So yeah, just to run through my test, I normally video this and then look back at it the night before, just so I can make any final adjustments or anything, but still plenty to work on, as you can see, but overall I was pleased with him. Beautiful. Here you are. So we're just on the way now, heading over the Humber Bridge as we speak. First time crossing the bridge in the horse box. It was quite a windy day, so not ideal, but luckily not too bad so far. He's the best. The best. Aren't you, boy? Eyebrows. Granted. Wow, just admiring my sexy hairstyle. Just that I would debrief from yesterday at Bishop Burton. I did record an outro in the lorry, but it turns out I filmed it all in slow-mo. So when I went to edit the vlog yesterday, it made no sense. I'm new to all this, so it's going to be like that. So I just thought I'm just going to give Chops a quick groom. He's having a munch on his lunchtime hay net, which I will put on the floor for him in a minute because he's, as you can see, taking large chunks out of it like he's never eaten before. This is his third hay net. He eats no end. He's a little fatty. He's a growing boy, aren't you, Chops? So yesterday we did the, what did we do? I've slept since then. We did the Novice Silver at area festivals. We came 12th out of 28 on a score of 65, so 65 point something. So with area festivals you have your 3 judges, one at E, one at M and one at C, and then they combine the scores. The judge at E actually scored us 67.8 I think, and then the other 2 65 and I think they're 64, so a real mixed bag. But watching the video back and just feeling the test, I couldn't disagree with any of it. I was actually really chuffed with it, considering we've literally had hardly any training at all. Well, we haven't had any training with any of my trainers leading up to this, mainly because of the weather. It's been horrific. They've been stable bound for a couple of weeks because of the ice on the yard. The rain, the wind, the storms. So yes, it's not been the best build up whatsoever. So poor old Granite did come out feeling not his best because he did feel a little bit stiff, and he's due to see his chiropractor in a few weeks anyway. But yeah, nothing to worry about, just a little bit of stiffness, just from lack of being out. I mean, they do go out most days, but when, you know, they're slipping and sliding all over the place, I'd much sooner bring them in and prevent an injury than leave them to run around like absolute lunatics. So yeah, we had a few little mistakes. He had a jog in his free walk, which is standard Granite, to be fair. A little bit, you know, it's always a combination of me and him, but yeah, it's always 1 or 2 steps, but it's there. So that was that. I think we got a 5 off but all judges for that, so that was fair enough. And then I had a bit of a brain block on my medium trot. Was it the shorter diagonal or the long diagonal? I literally had brain fog, but I did it right. You'll see on the first one, I kind of went in between the 2 because I wasn't sure. So yeah, and I cut a few corners. There were just a few bits that definitely on my part were not polished enough to score a good test. So lots of homework. So yeah. We've also got some workers coming up soon, so that would do him good in between dressage. He likes variety. He is a Connemara pony. He likes to be kept occupied and keep it fun and varied. So he'll do some working hunters. We've actually got a local working hunter show coming up. at Kenwick, which is amazing because we normally have to travel miles to go and do anything work-wise. Normally we're in the UK, and as much as I love Arena UK, we get a little bit sick of going there all the time. So it'd be nice to go somewhere different with Granite. And then we've bought our Equidance plan, which is really exciting, but with everything going on and the lack of riding I've been able to do, we haven't ran through our floor plan to sort the music yet, but I know what music I want. It's really exciting, and that's going to be for elementary. Yes, his mediums aren't there at all. That's very much a work in progress, but he's really getting on well with the lateral work, so the leg yields, shoulder in. His counter canter's coming really well. I was so chuffed with that yesterday, and his simple changes are becoming really good. So yeah, we're going to have a crack at an elementary freestyle, and probably aim to do the summer area festivals with him at that. I'd also like to qualify L, the thoroughbred, as well as the ROR championships, to maybe go and do an area festival, but we'll see. There's always so much to do, and I need to get this little monkey out too. He's having an extended holiday, A, because the weather's awful, and B, because he's got teething bumps. Don't know if you can see, but his adult molars are coming through now, so we're just going to let them come through and be settled before he does anything else. But yeah, really enjoyed yesterday. He isn't the best traveller in the world, and he travelled really well considering he hadn't been out for months and hadn't done much at all in the lead up, so I was so chuffed with him. And Daffy, as always, was the best companion. But yeah, no, super chuffed. So on to the next one. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Say bye, Jobs.